Good day, everybody. I hope you guys are having a super awesome day. Do what you do, like, subscribe, hit that bell, and share. Today, I'm doing a more of a personal, I guess, review. As many of you know, on this past Tuesday, I was involved in a car accident. Now, anyone who knows me know I am a very private person. But my wonderful mother, hi mom, I know you're watching, decided to share it on Facebook about the individuals that prayed for me and things of that nature. And I was so grateful for everyone who did pray for me. I am doing extremely well. Very grateful that God indeed covered me. Um, it was a very surreal process. I was on my way to work, you guys. I still have my shirt on at the Samaritan Purse. Just a little shout out to them. If you guys have not looked on their website or seen all that they do, you really need to check them out. It is a wonderful organization that I'm able to partner with for this season, and we've been able to produce a lot of data to send out information and to record those who were able to donate. It's so surreal to see the whole process because in the building that we're in, I'm actually on the second floor, but downstairs is where the magic happens. You get to see individuals assembling different boxes and things of that nature, and it's just so wonderful to see. So if you have donated or if you want to donate, please feel free to check them out. It is a great, great organization to work for. And so I was on my way to work on Tuesday. Yeah, days have flown by. On my way to work on Tuesday. But first, I got to back up. The day before that, we had a devotion because every day at the Samaritan Purse, we do a daily devotion and we sort of talk about that a little bit and then we pray and sort of going from there. And so, one of the elements that the gentleman there were talking about was the peace of God. And so after he talked about it, we know we started working. I'm in the data process, and so we started inputting information. And I felt like a wonderful presence of God to like rest on me. And I was like, wow, this is like really great. Like, I couldn't really explain it. I couldn't put it in words, but the only thing I could think of, like, wow, the peace that we just prayed about has rested on me. And it's just so wonderful to feel that. And it stayed there for a little bit. And I was like, okay, God, I just thank you and praise you. I'm just typing, putting information in. The very next day, I was on my way to work. It was about 6 something in the morning. And so the song by the Walls Group, and You Don't Stop, I was playing that and I was just jamming and I just felt God again. And I was like, oh Lord, I just praise your name. You're just always covering us, man. You're just so great even when we don't deserve it. So I'm just praising him and all of that. And so the car in front of me stopped. And so I, in turn, stopped behind them. And I was just like, Lord, I just thank you. Thank you for being everything. Thank you for covering me. And as soon as I got done saying that, wham, I was hit in the back. And at the time, because it happened so fast, the car in the back hit me and it pushed me forward to another car, which meant I got pushed in on both sides. And so my first thought was like, dang, I just got hit. And I was like, what in the world is going on with these people? And so I ended up calling 911 and all those great things. And then I called my family to let them know. And I try to strategically call certain ones because I know some of them, just be with them, God. But even through this whole process, it was just wonderful to see God move. It was very surreal. I ended up having to go to the hospital for a bit to get checked out and all that stuff. And I looked up, and then before I got to the hospital, my brother came there, and he was just like, "I know you looking at your car and stuff. Don't worry about it. It could be worse." I said, "You're right. I could be dead." So yeah, doing pretty good. So he helped me through that process. My other sister called nonstop. Her and my mom throughout the whole process, and then my youngest sister came to the hospital and took off from work and came there with me to try to make sure everything was good. And so right after that, of course, you know me, I'm like, I need to go and make sure I stretch properly, get all these things done. Because, when you have like that type of comeback or whatever to happen, your body can tense up. And I was like, I know I need to do proper stretching and all that to get myself together. So I came back and the doctor prescribed some medicine, all that stuff like that. And I was like, I'm not really going to take that. I'm just going to do my stretches and get ready. So my younger sister was just like, you really just need to get yourself and sit down and do whatever. I'm just like, whatever. so we're about to come back from the hospital, and then she takes my keys. Of course, she drives me back to her place, and she goes back and get an Uber to get her vehicle. So once she gets her vehicle, she ends up catching an Uber, and wouldn't you know it, the Uber that she catches is a physical therapist. And so he gives her wisdom and insight that she needs to tell me, and she come back like, what's the odds of that? And she come back and tell me all these things, right? So right after that, I of course let my mom and all them know again about that. And so she told me that they had different prayer warriors and stuff praying for me and all. And so then my other sister was just like, yeah, one of our cousins posted on Facebook like they were sending up prayers, and I was like, who posts something on Facebook? Because I'm just like, I'm fine, everything's good or whatever. So then, not too long after that, I noted that my mom and all them was following back up with me again, and I found out that she ended up posting something. So I said that I would do a video really explaining everything, so that all the calls and all those different things like that, everybody know I am good. Everything is wonderful. I just thank everyone for praying. Things did go really well. I woke up the next day feeling like a-okay. I had like a minor headache here and there for a little bit for the last couple of days or whatever, and some nausea or whatever, but it has really balanced out really greatly. I am pretty good. My insurance company is going to take care of the vehicle and all that, because the thing I didn't mention, the gentleman or female, whoever that hit me in the back, took off. And so it just left me and the other person still there in the lanes waiting for the cops and stuff to write things up. So because of that, that just put a whole nother spin on everything. But when I look back over the whole process, I am so grateful that one, we always have the peace of God with us wherever we are, even when we don't know that situations are going to occur and they happen. He can give us the peace in the whole process. So he gave me peace the day before. He gave me peace during the process. He had my family in place to help me out. He had an Uber driver that was a physical therapist that balanced it out. When I went to go and get my car examined, and they were telling me how much it was going to cost and how long it was going to take for them to fix my vehicle. Just so happens that my sister is a theater teacher. Awesome theater teacher. And so they are finishing up school this particular week. So the time frame in which they're going to have my vehicle, she's actually out, so she can carry me anywhere I need to go, which I'm not really going to go anywhere. But it balanced everything out. So even the areas that I was concerned about, God had already provided an answer. So I guess that's the theme of this, that when you're in certain situations, just know the peace of God is there. You just have to pull on it. You got to hold on to it and realize that it could have been a more worse off situation than it presently was. And so I'm grateful that I had wonderful family members and friends that called and checked on me, and people who prayed on when they, as soon as they heard about it, as soon as my mom sent out, her bat signal. Everybody started praying and just covering us as a whole. So thank you again to everybody. Hold on to that peace of God, knowing he has already worked everything out. And I look forward to talking with you guys soon. Okay, bye.